Hey, Loyal. Hi, Liv. Happy Sunday. Subject is be the light today. That's what we're here for. We're here to shed some light on humanity and just learning. I'm really good. Happy Sunday. So let me see who I have here. Loyal. Liv. Just learning. I wanted to talk a little bit today about the dimensions, okay? I mentioned the third dimension, I think, in the last live that I did. Didn't really go into an explanation. Talk about the fifth dimension a lot, and I think that's what's happening right now. Hi, Jean. So we're here to, anybody that's on this channel on a regular basis, but I believe, it's just the way I believe, is that we're here to be the light for humanity and for people, you know? And so let me just shut my notifications off. Something's always beeping in this house. All right. So yeah, I'm alternating between the Ascended Master cards, which are the keepers of the light. Okay, the Ascended Masters, saints, angels. Hey, Carol. And surrender cards. So I'm just going to go with whatever spirit tells me to pick for you. And I'm going to pick this for the collective and surrender to what is. Okay. And kind of, we really have to do that right now. I'm having a messy hair day. So here's the card, surrender to what is. This is for all of us today, all right? And I want to show you my my ball of light. See? So when you have this, good morning, simple man. And when you have this inside of you, you know that the sun is there, right? And sometimes in tarot, if we get the sun card, we're really happy that that appeared because it's all about, you know, it's this beautiful, innocent child on a horse going forward, the sunflowers, light. This is what we're all searching for, the light. But the light has to be from within. Yes, I'm going to pick cards from everybody. Hey, Betty, haven't seen you in a while. How are you? So yesterday I was talking about third dimension and ego and all of that. Now, third dimension doesn't mean that, like, not everybody that's in third dimension is like that, okay? But a lot of the stuff that goes on that is in ego is in that dimension because it's light and dark. And also the fourth dimension is more of a cerebral brain activity, things like that. The fifth dimension is where you understand that this is what we are, right? We are this beautiful light that we are here to give to the world, right? And anytime you help people and things like that, you are the light, you're sharing the light, gives them an opportunity to understand that they are the light as well. So it says surrender to what is. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. And this sometimes means giving it up, right? And that's the hardest part, is letting go and giving something up, an outcome that you thought was going to happen, and giving it up. Or you may decide that it's too toxic for your world, right? And in order for you to heal, you have to step away from it. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. It's very hard to do, though. Carol Peterson, just learning, and Betty. Okay. So, Loyal, you were first on. So first card for you Sanctuary Sunday. Master Buddha, increased awareness, loyal. Hey, favorite. I have you on the list. Increased awareness, deep connection, trusting your inner voice. Okay. So Buddha is like a fifth dimensional vibration. It's interesting. One of my girlfriends and I had this conversation about, I was raised as a Catholic, and I think she was too, but we were talking about yoga and Buddhism. Hey, Roseanne. And how I felt about it was there's all things lead to source. Okay, this is source. This is like what we're looking for. This is why I took it down and brought it on my desk for you, because I have this and I love it. It just reminds me of magic and good magic, the sun. It almost looks like there's a being inside there from what I can see. Can you see that? And that's what angels look to me like to me. They look like this, what's inside this ball. They look vibrant with light and auric field and all of that. And so when we raise our vibration, we have that light inside of us, right? And so we draw things to us. We can draw good things to us. We can also draw the bug lights. We can draw the bugs to us, but recognize that this is the peace for you, loyal. Okay, the peace of the Buddha. Yes, well, I've been seeing them since I was an infant, since I was a baby, and I remember that. All right, so yeah, Buddha consciousness, Christ consciousness. Topaz, how are you? I'm going to read everybody out that I have on the list, and if I've missed you, Loyal, we already gave you a card. Liv, Just Learning, Jean, Simple Man, Carol, Betty, your favorite, Roseanne, Topaz. Anybody else that I missed? Okay, so Liv, I'm going to pick a Keepers of the Light card for you. Too many. So 3D is what you actually see with these eyes, okay? Three-dimensional. It's fourth dimensional is more of what you think. Fifth dimensional is a lot of heart chakra, a lot of love vibration, a lot of caring, it's just a beautiful love vibration. And that's what's happening now. And so some people are stuck in the 3D of the ego, and that's where the anger comes up and control and all of those things. I hope that makes sense to you. But I'm not saying 3D is bad, because we also have, part of us we have 1 foot in and 1 foot out, So, okay. So for Liv, you've got green Tara. Supreme protection. You are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitations and trust. Green Tara to me also signifies abundance. Okay, so you will be blessed with everything that you need in this lifetime. Okay, so do know that. So you are being protected, and also abundance for you. Just learning. Just learning. Faith, humanity, and benevolence. Stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, and see the light in the world. So talk about the light. You got a beautiful card here. All right. So have faith in yourself is what I'm going to say to you. All right. Just learning, have faith in yourself and the good things in the, you're welcome. And the good things in the world, and live for you. I'm just keep professing the universe supplies my needs. I have. When you meditate, hands open in receiving mode, okay? And just learning humanity and benevolence, okay? You have a gift to give to the world, and you know that. And your faith is the most important thing for you. In times when you feel discouraged, disappointed, things like that, your affirmation should be, I am a beacon of light. I am God's perfect child. I am made in the image and likeness of God, or the light of the universe is inside of me. All those beautiful affirmations, because this card shows that you do have the faith. Okay. Blue is a color that surrounds you. I don't know if it's one of your favorite colors, but blue is kind of in your auric field. It is Blessed Mother Mary energy. It's also you teaching what you know, you speaking. It's your throat chakra. That's one of your gifts, okay? For you to be able to speak to people in a way that they can accept what you have to say, okay? Jean. Master Jesus, forgiveness. You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible at this time. That's beautiful. All right. So I'm going to say that there may have been, my hair is stuck in my glasses today. There may have been a time when you were in a relationship with a male person and it brought up some issues and it was painful. And there might, if there's any residue of that, then ask Jesus to help you with that, because there is, I feel like you've already done some work on forgiving, okay? And so it has to do with you. What I feel is that you need to go into the divine feminine, okay? Into your, hi, I'm a queen, into your divine feminine, okay? And also Jesus is the master of peace and the Christ consciousness, okay? So whatever happened in the past is in the past. Things are going to be better for you. No, it's not crazy at all, okay? Um, it's not crazy at all what you're talking about, Roseanne, okay? Oh, okay. So I'm glad that you guys are accepting the messages. Sometimes it's not easy to hear the messages, but you're hearing and you're accepting. And what I'm going to say, Roseanne, is you are clearing, okay? And in the morning, I used to do a meditation called Yoga Nidra. So right before you fall asleep, okay? And right before you wake up, it's called yogic sleep. Those are the moments when you're most aware and you're most psychic, okay? So you're, ask your body where that pain is coming from, okay? And what you need to do. Hey, Julie, I totally understand it. I totally understand it, because in the morning, that's where I get they talk to me when I first open my eyes, okay? Spirit talks to me. It's where I get a lot of what I'm going to talk about if I do go on, or if I talk to people in general, okay? And that is, so you're starting to open to that, and that's very good. So Master Jesus, Jean, is what I'm going to say to you is the forgiveness thing. And I didn't get to see what you said. Yes. So you can pray and ask Jesus to be there with you so that you have the Christ consciousness, because we on this in this earthly body we have memory, okay, and the memory okay, the memory that we have stays in the body, okay, so sometimes we think we forgave and then it can come up again in a wave, and the more that we do this kind of work, the more, and the funny thing too is that not everybody wants to be awakened, because awakening can be painful, because on the road to healing we have to let go of things, and we have to look at them and feel them, and and if you're doing the best you can for your body, then you're not imbibing in things that block you, okay. And I honestly, to be honest with you, people get upset with me, but I talk about that self-medicating, okay? If you're self-medicating, you need to take medication for anxiety, you need to do things like that, that's fine. But if you're self-medicating, it's because you're not able to, you're not able to process or whatever. And sometimes we need help, okay? So just know that this choice to be enlightened is not always easy, right? Queen, I'm having a great Sunday. I'm with you guys, right? So that's good. Everybody get what I'm saying with that. Okay. So Jean, seems like you understood what I was saying and you accepted. That's beautiful. Simple man. Hey, Sharon. All right. You got the Holy Spirit, simple man. Huh? It's good. The dove, right? The Holy Spirit. Expect a miracle, simple man. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally, and Spirit has your back. I think that's a good card for you. I think you're probably happy that you received that. You have been praying for guidance. There is a cup there. If you see, the Holy Spirit is right above the cup, okay? So this is the golden elixir. It's like the Holy Grail. So time is coming where things are going to shift for you, simple man, all right? And on the palms of the hands is the geometric symbols. So I feel like I feel like there's a lot of energy in your hands. All right, right here and here. I feel like wow, I feel like self-healing. I feel like you are growing things. I feel like your hands are hurting. Are your hands hurting you, simple man? Because they're telling me to just release, that you have to release, and stop holding on so tight. And this is what this message is for you, okay? This message is, if your hands are hurting you, rub them together, feel the heat, do some healing work on them, all right? And so the other thing too is that remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. Trust in that, okay? Trust in your faith. I know you have faith, and I know you were brought up to have faith. Your mother, okay, taught you that. So I hope that helps you. And it's a pretty good card to get, simple man. All right. Carol, the Holy Spirit. White bird. Carol, My funny girl. Carol, I prayed for you last night. I was thinking about you. I want you to know that, and I hope you don't mind me saying this in front of everybody, okay? But I had a thing happen with me and a lot of petty women, okay? And it was really painful. And my friends that are close to me know all about it. And I couldn't understand it. And so, and I think you just need to hear this. I couldn't understand it, couldn't understand why they were behaving like that. It was when I moved here. All right. And it was because they didn't understand me and they weren't able to do exactly what I was doing. And there was frustration. And so what I did was I just said a prayer and I did some other things too. I was like, I just don't want to be around them. What am I going to do? But when I started praying and releasing that for God to find a way, it took me a really long time to break free and be on my own in business. Okay. But just know that Spirit has your back. And I'm going to pick a card for you and we'll see what Spirit has to say. But I experienced something that was, was very painful for me. And then I kind of said, well, I'm not gonna buy into that anymore. And then it was like I became the one that doesn't play nice with others, but I'm not gonna play. I don't play, and it's okay. I think you need to hear this. And it's okay to not play. You don't want to play with mean girls, right? I hope that helps you. And there's a card sticking out here that wants to talk. All right, Bridget, inner strength. Beautiful, 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 Carol. All right, a Celtic goddess, Bridget is inner strength. All right, move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. So that's what you need to do. Okay? You need to take back your power. You need to put that fire in the belly, the light in the belly. Enough with this pettiness. You don't need to be this beautiful card for you, okay? And Bridget is also very connected with children, okay? So no, simple man, no what? No pain in your hands? Is that what you're saying? Okay, so I think that's a really good message for you, Carol, all right? Betty. Good. Betty. Betty, Horus, Cosmic Gateway. All right. It's your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. All right. When Horus shows up, he's all seeing eye. Oh, you're welcome. You know, we love you, Carol. I love you. You're my funny girl. When Horus shows up for me, it's like, you know the truth, you are the truth, you speak the truth, okay? Horus is very, very powerful. It's all-seeing eye, okay? So you are at the point in your life, Betty, where people can't, you're welcome. I'll continue to pray. Where people can't, they can't pull the wool over your eyes anymore, and you know the truth. And even if somebody tells you something and it isn't the truth, you're going to know that it isn't the truth. And you are also at the point where you need to live your truth. Okay. All right, Betty. So, and you know that. So Horus is expect the miracles too. Miraculous changes are occurring, and your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. So, you know, if you try and stay in that positive thought, and you know that's what manifestation is as well, and use your affirmations. I see the truth, I know the truth, I am the truth, right? So you can also do I feel the truth, I speak the truth, I see the truth, I am the truth. Okay, we'll do it again. I feel the truth. That's in the heart and the solar plexus. I speak the truth. I see the truth. I am the truth. Okay, I love doing that because it's actually a physical thing where you're touching those points and believing that. Okay, so we have your favorites. You're welcome. Hope. Hope, love, and acceptance. Hey, Krista. Your favorites. Love and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. Oh, bye, Sharon. I'm going to pick a card for you. All right. Love and acceptance. So for you, your heart chakra is opening and you want that love. Okay. And I think that you're starting to really understand that you are that love. And in order for you to receive love the way that you deserve, it's for you to be that love. Okay. So if you want love, you must be love. Okay. If you want somebody to love you, you have to be present for that other person. And you're learning that. Okay. Hey, Nicole. So hope. All right. Heart chakra opening. Love vibe. I like that. Nicole. Roseanne. Ooh, Roseanne fell right out. Sanat Kumara. Beautiful. Thank you, Topaz. She said hit the like button. Sanat Kumara is light activation. Shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. So, Roseanne, you are working. You're welcome, your favorite. You're working towards being a beacon of light, okay? Sanat Kumara is a very powerful ascended master, all right? So whether you realize it or not, you're part of this movement. You're part of the light workers. You're also, if you think about him as that flashlight that, when things get dark or things feel like it's dark, if we lose power, good. That's beautiful, Roseanne. If we lose power, we go and find the flashlight. We light a candle, right? So he is the light in the darkness. And you know how to turn it on now, is what they're telling me. So shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. So work it. Turn the flashlight on, right? And in you turning on that light, you're lighting. It's like when you light. I think I posted something on my Facebook page. If you when you light the lantern, you're not only lighting it for yourself, but you're brightening the path for others, right? So you are part of that light movement. Okay, Topaz. And I have both Queen and I am Queen on here, correct, guys? Ooh, I was just thinking about Joan of Arc, and I was obsessed with her when I was young. So Topaz, this is your Phoenix, Scorpio. All right. Okay. So Joan of Arc, your voice of truth. You are using your, okay, queens. My queens, you are using your voice more than ever. All right, Topaz. And I feel like there's an air sign around you. I don't know if you're seeing an air sign, but I feel like there is an air sign around you, or you hold that aspect. Okay. Stand strong, focus on your purpose. Release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. Okay, Topaz, do you know what your divine purpose is? And if you don't, you're getting really close to knowing what it is. I think you know what it is, but you don't know. You're still working on what can I put into it? How can I put it out there? What will some people think, right? And the persecution thing is, and it happens to me too, like not everybody knows I have this channel because I'm kind of like, okay, cool. So there you go. That's you. Then that's you. Your Joan of Arc is your archetype. So she was they burnt her. And so I think you've already been through a major Phoenix rising, and we can go through it several times in our lives. But what I feel for you, I feel for you, the Chaka Khan. I think I love you. Dance break. Topaz, you are a crusader, actually, right? So, and you're going to be standing up for what you believe in. Okay. Hi, Latasha. And so, I don't talk about everything that I do because I've learned that, there's a little bit of protection that needs to go on, but we have to put it out there in order for our divine purpose to be happening, right? Dance break. I feel for you. Chaka Khan. I love Chaka Khan. I think I love you. Okay, simple man. Your creativity is through your hands, simple man. So remember that, okay? Queen. The two queens. First queen, Kween, and then I am queen. So Kween. Did you just get something to put on your head? Queen, I see like a headdress or something on your head. Queen, I see something on your head, some kind of head cover. I don't know what that's about. Let's see. Maybe it's your crown chakra and the divine director, who I think is the Mama Jamma. I love this guy. Okay. All right. So maybe it's about you putting that invisible crown on, but it's crown chakra because they told me something on your head, cover your head. Okay. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided and happiness is your purpose. Yeah, it's the crown chakra. And so it may be as simple as, because they said headdress, okay? A headdress on your head. So it could be, I don't know if you have an attraction towards Egyptian things, but that's what I'm seeing, something. Thank you. But something like that, like Egyptian and ancient and all of that stuff. And I think they want you to really it's the crown thing, the crown chakra. And for years, I've been talking about wear your invisible crown, right? Oh, okay. So they want you to know who you are then. That's why that is, okay? Because before the queen goes in front of her audience, what does she do? She puts her crown on, right? She puts that beautiful crown on. She sits in a beautiful chair. So they want you to see that. And this is a beautiful card for you because, good, I'm glad that you're on then today. This card is the divine director, and I'm going to show you him. And I think he's the Mama Jamma. He gets the job done. Intervention and purpose. Okay. So they want to intervene and tell you that know who you are. Okay. You see how he is? And so your crown chakra is opening, divine intervention is occurring, and know that you are being guided, and happiness is, hey, Marge, happiness is here. Okay. So that's a message for you to, and hopefully it will lift you today. Okay. But the divine director could be, our Heavenly Father, or a guide that you have. It can be anything, but it's a big deal. Okay. Good. Really good. So I am Queen, my other queen. Ooh, so known as life force. Express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. It's getting hot in here. Woo! Yeah, I gotta take a dance break for that one. Okay, I am Queen. This is also, when I see this, if you notice that they have the deers have, and it's also ram energy. Okay, so it could be Aries energy. And so are you, beautiful queen. Okay, so I am Queen. The antlers, okay, are antennae. So my feeling is that you need earth energy. Okay. Krista, I know. Woo! Sensual energy. So your sacral chakra is on fire, baby. So, it's okay to own that part of yourself, right? Because I'm going to talk about that also. Okay. Your husband is in Aries. Cool. So, yeah. I'm not going to say anything. Fire it up is what I'm going to say. Okay. It's really, and it's important to own that part of ourselves. Okay. And it's okay to connect with that energy, right? Because we are sensual beings, and we are in physical body. Okay. So just know that. Just learning. Okay. So that's a great card for you then. It's about you and your hubby. Play some Marvin Gaye, or better instead, Barry White. It'll be a Barry White night. Good card. I am Queen. Sharon Margaret. Oh, a painting. Oh, Betty, you can message me on Facebook. Go to my Regina Stark gallery page, or the Center for Art and Healing, those two pages, and message me there. Okay. And I'm going to also be doing some of my, I'm going to be doing some live. So guys, go on my Center for Art and Healing page and like the page, because I'm going to be doing some sales on prints and raffles and all of that kind of stuff. And I sometimes do pick some angel cards on there, not very often, but go on that site and you can message me through there too. Okay. Private message. All right. Sharon Margaret. And Preet, I saw that you're waiting for a card. I have you on the list. Sharon Margaret, you got Katumi, the cloak of wisdom. You already know the answer that you seek. Aw, thank you, Krista. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm going to start doing some more things about talking about it. And by the way, guys, those of you that are interested, I am going to be putting up something, if you see my Facebook pages, something with a workshop Okay, because what I teach is art and healing. So a workshop to spark your creative fire. Okay, and that's going to be happening soon. I'm working on putting it all together, and so do that. Connect with me there because I'm on there. I post every single day on there. So we have Katumi, Cloak of Wisdom. You already know the answer. You seek, trust what you know. Okay, so Sharon Margaret, whatever you are, whatever's not in balance, when it goes off kilter, go into your center, go into your solar plexus. Katumi works with the solar plexus. So does Archangel Michael. So know that your light is there, okay? And I also see Kabbalah, which is and sacred geometry around you. So you have answers within, and you have a lot of wisdom, and you already know the answer to your question, is what they're telling you. Okay, so use that wisdom, and I feel like you're really coming into your power more than ever. Krista. Oh, Krista, and this is really, honestly, I can see this with you. Okay. And I don't even know. I feel like I've said this to you before, Krista. Tell me if I have, all right. Melchizedek, higher learning. Okay. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further the progress. He's beautiful. I love him. Okay. And he's huge. And he is from the angelic realm. And he is an ascended master. And he works with sacred geometry. Okay. So there may be something that you might want. Divine Goddess, hi. Maybe something that you might want to start studying is sacred geometry. Okay, Krista? Or you're going to be noticing it in your everyday occurrences, okay? Yes, we have, right? Absolutely. Yes, because it was very familiar to me. So I want you to take a look at that, okay? Hi, Viola. I'm going to put you on the list. If you're patient, you'll get a card. All right, so that's beautiful message, Krista. Nicole. You do this every single time you're on. You have to wait, honey. I have you on the list, okay? You're right after Nicole. You're next. Holy amethyst. All right. So I think I've told you, actually think I've told you about amethyst before. Okay. Oh, thank you, Preet. Holy amethyst, divine alchemy. Move beyond current challenges, focus on what you desire. So the amethyst stone is very good for you. Okay. And it's also good for you. It balances you. Okay. So if you don't have an amethyst, get a hold of one, even a small one. Okay. I have a big one outside of my front door. Amethyst helps with overindulgence in things or being out of balance. It helps you to find your balance. If you're around people that are like that are overindulging, it helps you to keep your balance. It's a very good stone. It's also opens your intuition more, okay? The upper chakras. So it's holy amethyst, divine alchemy. Move beyond current challenges and focus on what you desire, okay? Because you can manifest what you want. All right, Nicole, you just have to keep that positive thinking going, positive affirmations. Okay. Preet. I'm actually going to switch over to surrender card. These cards smell so good. Okay, and I've told you this before, Preet. This is interesting, but they told me to switch over to the surrender cards because I wanted to get a definite message for you. Okay, it says, give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arrive. So they want you to pray, okay? So surrender to the prayer. All right? To pray more, to pray. I know that there's something that you want, okay? But pray and surrender and give the prayer to, like, give it to God. All right? Latasha. It's your turn, Latasha. Ooh, this is cool. Thanks for what you said, Latasha. Okay, Latasha, surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originated from the past. Then you can own your power and soar into your life. This is wonderful for you and very appropriate for this time. You're welcome. Okay, so yeah, and Betty, message me on Facebook Messenger. All right, and I'll get back to you. Now, look at that tree, okay? That's groundedness, okay? It's very interesting. It's very good, okay? In order for you to move forward with the things that you want, you have to let go of outdated modes. And it's interesting that there's a tree here because you also need to ground yourself in order to do this. When you are working on your root chakra and you are grounded in the earth, what happens is that you know that everything you want will be supplied to you. You don't have any doubt. And all these leaves here are going to drop. So that it's springtime, right? So let the leaves drop of the past. Let go of the past, okay? And let go of those things that are really not coming to you that you're struggling with, okay? Just let it go. Let go of outcome and just love you too, Preet. You're welcome. Yeah, just keep praying, Preet, and give it to God, okay? And so you're going to own your power and you're going to soar forward, okay? Yeah, it could be. It could be. Latasha, and I'm not going to get heavily into that, but let go of any outcome and just do what you have to do for yourself, because in order for you to receive the things that you want, you have to kind of say, I surrender, okay? And just keep focusing on Latasha. Because I'm going to tell you something. If someone is right for you, the universe finds a way for them to be with you, for you guys to be together. If someone is not there for you, and you feel like you're supporting yourself, you're going to get lower back pain. You're getting, a lot of stuff happens, okay? But for you is to find that strength from the earth and do what you have to do, okay? And I feel like that person is not there in the aspect that you deserve. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. I don't know what the situation is, but I feel like I'm not saying I'm not saying anything wrong with them, but it's like Spirit is telling you, keep trucking, girl. Keep doing what you need to do for yourself, and don't let this distract you. Okay, it's okay to love somebody, but don't let it become a distraction that you don't move forward. Does that make sense to you? All right. And if you want this person to be with you in a different capacity and they're not, you have to like sit back and observe and see, you know, like you don't have to do anything right now, but just do what you need to do, okay? And for yourself in order for you to receive the gifts that God and the universe want to give you. I hope that makes sense to you, okay? Marge. Marge. Oh, surrender to your intuition. Yes. Yes. Doesn't mean you have to leave anybody. I'm not saying that because it's not a personal reading. I don't have time to get into that, but it means that you just have to let go of any outcome, if that makes sense, and do what you need to do for yourself. Okay. And the right person is gonna be okay with you as a strong goddess that you are, Latasha, and you're very beautiful inside and out. Okay. Marge. What else didn't I get? Is this somebody else? Marge, it's surrender to your intuition. Tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, and aha moments that come through to guide you. I feel in the recent past you were a little sad about some kind of a situation. But they want you, Marge, to go within, okay, and trust your intuition. And even if you didn't get closure on something, that trust your gut, okay? And then also there's going to be some more aha moments that are going to lead you to something really good, okay? Something, and keep that light shining inside of you and keep going on your path, okay? Because things are going to shift for you, okay? So surrender to your intuition, because intuition can be telling you, don't go there. Choose that other road instead of going down to the left, go to the right. And it can also help you to go onto a smoother path. Okay, Marge, I hope that made sense to you. Viola. Oh, these cards, I want to use the surrender. Viola. Desiree, hi, honey. Viola. Wow. So good. That means that now you got confirmation. That's great, Marge. Okay, Viola, they're telling you to surrender unhealthy relationships. Let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treated by others and to be surrounded by treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. Okay, Viola, what I'm going to say to you is you are an empath. Okay. And you sometimes want to help a lot of souls. All right. And in that helping, the only way that we can do that is to detach sometimes. That some people do much better when we let go of them, because sometimes they have to fall and things have to happen so that they wake up. All right. So just be careful of, there's a difference between loving people and enabling people. And sometimes when we think we're giving them love, we're stopping them from falling, and they need to fall sometimes. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but some of the things that we do as healers is not our job. All right. And if you're with people who are not treasuring you because you feel you're giving them love, it needs to be reevaluated. Okay. I don't know if that makes sense to you. All right. I think anybody with a good heart um, has a. I mean, I know I used to idealize people, and then I would get really disappointed. Now I'm like, okay, well, that's how it is. For now, I can't really be around this person because it isn't healthy for me. I'm able to do that now, or I can only spend limited time with that person. And we are all learning about ourselves through our relationships. And I spend a lot of time with myself, okay? And I have to also take a look at, am I becoming too reclusive? Because, that's not good either. So you have to have a balance in everything. But it's not our job to heal, to shake the person and make them heal, right? We can't. Our job is to be the light, okay? And to understand when we have to step back because we're giving our power away to some people. So it's telling you, Viola, to surrender unhealthy relationships. Let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. Okay, so there are some times when we want to be the healer and we want to make them see, and they're just not going to see it, right? They're just not going to do what they have to do. It's really, and let me tell you something. Anybody that's on the healing path, it takes a great deal of courage. All right, so that's exactly right. Okay, and also, the other thing too is I always say don't open the door for the devil though, because you can have someone in your life that is not just going down the wrong path, but there's other people that surround them. Okay, I had to do it with the family member, and it was really sad for me. But there was so many other people in the gang. I'm going to call it the gang, right? It's like whoa, that they were looking for this person and that I was trying to help, and they were coming to where I lived, and it becomes it becomes a situation where you don't want to put yourself in danger. And you also it's good for us to talk about to know what how worthy we are. Okay, yeah, so if devil comes a knock and you don't have to answer, right? So divine goddess, I did do a card for you, did I? Getting confused now. Anybody else? I know I have to pick a card for Desiree. Is there anybody else that I didn't get a card for? Oh, I didn't? Okay, so you're next. It's very true. Hey, I'm not anybody's host, right? Oh, and Julie. Okay, so divine goddess. And it says surrender your addictions, whether you're addicted to substance, food, people, sex, or overworking. Take action to begin to heal the addictions and replace it with healthier alternatives. I feel like I feel like it's more, divine goddess, that you have to release some people in your life that have these addictions. Okay, I feel like you're really working on yourself. I don't think it's so much. See, um, sometimes when we're with people who have addictions, it also affects who we are. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys. Okay, it makes us have an addiction, or makes us feel sick, or drains us, or hurt, or we feel like we have heartbreak because we see them We see them with their addictions and it makes us upset. So I hope that made sense. Okay, Divine Goddess, I do see you working on yourself. So it's not, okay. It's people that around you that you love, which is similar to Viola. Okay. And, you know, I think we all struggle with that. I know I did. And, sometimes I do when I see people I love, kind of wrecking their lives or unhappy because of they can't see it. Anna Marie, how are you? So Julie, I think you were ahead of Desiree, and then I'll pick a card for Desiree. All right. Codependency, okay, guys. That's a big thing. We want to stay away. We want to learn about that, okay? Because codependency could be as simple as staying and living with someone in your family. Lady Regina. Thank you, Simple Man. Have a really good day. Julie. Oh, good. I'm glad you understood the message, Viola. Thank you so much for commenting, okay? You know, the codependency thing is huge, okay? Because we love these people and we want to help them, but they have to help themselves, right? Okay. Julie, baby. Surrender defensiveness. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in more empowered ways, stay centered and hear someone out. Then offer a clear, non-defensive response. All right. Julie, I feel like you have someone around you who is very good, almost like a lawyer kind of person who speaks to you and you wind up saying you're sorry when you're trying to have this interaction, and there's nothing for you to feel sorry about. Okay, I feel like this person is very smart with like a lawyer. Okay, like a lawyer personality. I don't know if that makes sense to you. So you don't have to be defensive and you don't have to be sorry, okay? You do, see? Yes. No, you don't have to apologize anymore. And also know that you know, when you deal with people like that, a lawyer can argue any point. They defend criminals, okay? So if that makes sense to you, okay? They know how the lingo. That doesn't mean that you have to feel shame or you need to get them to forgive you. Okay, it makes sense. Great. So you don't have to say sorry, right? Desiree, I didn't get a card for you yet, did I? All right, Julie, makes sense? Nothing to be sorry for. And you don't have to be on the defense or on trial. Oofa! I just said F you to someone who I never thought I would say it to, but they were so disrespectful to me. Someone very close to me. They were shocked, completely shocked. And it's not, you know. Oh, okay. Okay, so I told you one of my little secrets. I said the nephew. Takes a lot for me to do that, especially with this person, because they're been part of my life for a very, very long time. Okay, Surrender to non-action. This is Desiree. Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power and let others come to you. So what I'm going to say for you, Desiree, is I think you're opening up to what your spirit is really like, okay? It's magical, it's mystical. Your aura is expanding. I think I said that the last time. You don't have to do anything. Isn't that wonderful? There's one thing that I learned, okay, with people, okay, and I'm just going to say this because there's a lot of things came up about addictions, okay, that that it's a saying, and I think it's a 12-step saying, and might not be saying it right, but you didn't cause it, you can't, if anybody knows what it is, you didn't cause it, you can't, and you can't cure it, kind of thing. There's three different things, it's three different C's, but quit beating yourself up, guys, for other people's actions, other people's, the way they choose to live, right? Stay in that light, remove yourself, meditate. Sometimes we live with these people, but remove yourself and go down by the water, go outside, ground yourself into the earth. Anything that makes you feel better, and usually it will be what makes you feel better is nature. Nature is a great healer. Anybody else didn't get a card today? Speak now. I think I missed one or two people. So let me know. All right, let's pick a couple of surrender cards before I say goodbye. For the collective, for everybody. And then in the meantime, if somebody's out there that didn't get a card, I did, everyone. Okay. Thank you so much. If anybody wants a private reading, oh, Anne-Marie. Okay, Anne-Marie, it's you that I didn't. I'm going to do a card for you right now, honey. Anna-Maria, have you been having problems sleeping? It's telling you to surrender to rest and sleep. To prevent burnout, slow down. Honor your need for a quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. All right? They want you to rest more. If you're having problems sleeping, or even taking that time to rest, okay, breathing exercises help very, very much, okay? Taking a big, deep cleansing breath. We can all do it now before we say goodbye, and then I'll pick a couple of cards for collective. But let's try this together, okay? This is what I do when I have a lot on my mind. And breathing, the more that you do your breathing exercises, the more that you're able to let go. I'm able to let go really quickly. Like, it even lowers my blood pressure, because one time I went to the doctor and I was like rushing around, and I said, just give me a second. And my doctor is like both holistic, Western and holistic. I said, can I do a little bit of breathing before you take my blood pressure? Because it was up a little bit and I had been upset about something. And when she took it again, it was like perfect. So, we can manage our stress by breath. And when I teach yoga, it's also, that's what it's about, is that the most important part of your practice is your breath. Your breath takes you into the asana, not forcing your body to go all the way around when it doesn't want to go all the way around, or trying to be the best at that pose, or trying to get the best headstand. It's not what it's about. It's about understanding that your breath is your connectiveness, okay? If we can't breathe, we get sick, right? We don't get enough oxygen, we get sick. So before you go to bed, right, you take a very deep, deep inhale. And I call it Buddha breath. You let the belly expand. And then you exhale out through the mouth. You can even let a sigh out. And you do that for like 3 times, okay? I'm just going to show this to you quickly. Then you can start breathing by closing your mouth, unless you're congested. If you have sinus problems and things like that, you can open your mouth. But you're going to start breathing in through your nose, both nostrils. want to hear your breath, okay? When you do that and you've got your mouth closed, you're breathing in and out through your nostrils. You want to hear your breath, okay? And when you hear your breath, it lulls you, okay? It relaxes you. And also, if you can do some yoga during the day, Anna Maria, it will help you to also. It's very good for your internal organs as well as your skeletal, muscular, and also for relieving the stress. Okay. And so try and think about learning how to meditate more and to let the thoughts go, okay? Because that's the monkey mind that keeps us awake or keeps us stressed. And by the monkey mind, it's the chatter, okay? What's going to happen if this happens? What's going to and turn off the news yeah, it's just in that few minutes, right? So if you continue practicing that during the day, and there's other forms of breathing, and I'm going to be doing some workshops, guys, for that include a lot of different things that I do, but it's to also to lead you to creativity. So stay tuned for that, and please do like my Center for Art and Healing, okay, on Facebook, because I'm going to start doing some things on there as well. YouTube, probably because they're so busy, is not really getting my my stuff out there like it used to. So I don't know what's going on with that, but it is what it is. The right people show up, right? So like, share, subscribe, tell your friends. And if you do donate to my channel, you can get a private reading by clicking on the little black arrow below, okay? Below the videos, not so much on the live. I do put it up eventually, but not so much on the live, but it's on my regular readings for the month, the monthly readings. You can see when you click, when you're watching it, okay? If it's not full screen, if it's full screen, you're not going to see it. But if you're watching it, that little black arrow that's to the right underneath the video, if you click on that, it scrolls down. Those are the kind of readings that I do. So you can look on that and click on that to get a private reading with me, which is very in-depth. And, I have some people that come back every couple of months, and we've gotten to know each other very well. It's a beautiful thing. So I appreciate you. I love sharing with you. May you have a blessed day. Know that you are the light. Shine it out into the world. And sometimes you're allowed to keep that light within yourself and really recognize who you are as a beautiful being of love and light. And I hope that brought you comfort today. Sunday's a beautiful day for that. So do your prayers, do your breathing, do your meditation. Okay? Love and light to you guys. Love you very much. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye for now. You're welcome, Just Learning. Be peace, be happiness, be healthy, be love. Bye-bye, guys. Bye, Carol. Carol Martin, did you get a card, honey? I'm sure I did that. Carol Martin, did I give you a card? Not sure I did. Okay. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. I'll catch you next time. All right, love you. Bye-bye for now.